Sarah Connors had driven the school bus in the town of Ridgewood for over 20 years. At 51, with streaks of gray in her hair and a warm smile, she was known for her care and patience. Having lost her own daughter in a car accident years earlier, Sarah found solace in ensuring the safety of other children, pouring her heart into her work. On a brisk autumn morning, as golden leaves danced along the road, Sarah noticed something unusual during her route. Emily Harper, a quiet 10-year-old with curly auburn hair, had boarded the bus as usual. Emily's demeanor, however, had grown increasingly withdrawn over the past weeks. Today, Sarah spotted something alarming: a bruise on Emily's forearm, peeking out from under her too small sweater. Emily sat in her usual seat, third row from the front, clutching her backpack tightly. The backpack was practically a fixture in Emily's life, an inseparable shield she carried everywhere. Sarah's heart ached. She had seen too many children with burdens they shouldn't have to bear. As Sarah drove through the winding streets, her concern grew. She knew that something wasn't right. When the bus came to a stop outside the elementary school, Sarah made a decision. She stepped off the bus, pulled out her phone, and called Child Protective Services, CPS. "This is Sarah Connors," she said quietly. "I drive the Route 5 school bus. There's a girl, Emily Harper, who I think might be in trouble. I've noticed some bruises and, well, she seems very withdrawn. I just can't shake the feeling that she needs help." The dispatcher's response was immediate and professional. "Thank you for reporting this, ma'am. CPS will send a representative to the school immediately. We'll also inform the local police as a precaution." Sarah's pulse quickened as she hung up. She reboarded the bus, forcing a calm smile as the children's chatter buzzed around her. She looked back at Emily, who avoided her gaze, staring instead at the scuffed toes of her shoes. Sarah's heart ached anew. Officer Daniel Reyes of the Ridgewood Police Department was sipping his second coffee of the morning when the call came through. At 36, Daniel was a seasoned officer known for his empathy and dedication. He'd worked with CPS on several cases before and understood the delicate balance required when dealing with children. The report concerned a possible child abuse case involving a 10-year-old girl. Daniel didn't hesitate. He grabbed his keys and headed for his patrol car. Flashing lights, but no sirens. Discretion was paramount in situations like this. As the school bus parked in front of Ridgewood Elementary, Sarah noticed a patrol car pulling up behind her. The children on the bus erupted in excited whispers. "Is someone getting arrested? Are we in trouble?" Sarah's grip on the steering wheel tightened. She had hoped for a quieter intervention. Trying to maintain calm, she stood up and addressed the students. "All right, everyone, we're here. Please grab your things and head to your classrooms," she said, her voice steady. "Emily, can you stay for a moment? I'd like to talk to you." Emily hesitated, her eyes wide with apprehension. Slowly, she nodded and stayed in her seat as the other children filed out. As Emily approached the front of the bus, Officer Reyes and a CPS caseworker named Maya Patel boarded. Maya knelt to Emily's eye level, speaking gently. "Hi, Emily. I'm Maya. We're here because we want to make sure you're okay. Can we talk?" Emily's small hands gripped the straps of her backpack. She glanced at Sarah, who nodded reassuringly. Slowly, Emily held out a crumpled piece of paper she'd been clutching. Maya unfolded it and read silently. Her face hardened for a moment before she passed the note to Officer Reyes. The note was hastily written. "Please help us. My mom and I are in danger. We can't escape him." The situation quickly escalated. Maya explained to Sarah and Daniel that Emily's bruises weren't from her mother, but from her mother's boyfriend, a man named Brian Cole. Emily's mother, Laura, had been trying to leave Brian for months. The note was her desperate attempt to seek help without alerting him. Officer Reyes's expression turned grim. According to the note, he's planning to pick Emily up from school today. If he suspects we're onto him, this could turn dangerous fast. Sarah's breath caught. "What can I do?" she asked. Daniel's eyes met hers, a flicker of appreciation in his gaze. "You've already done so much, but if you're willing, your knowledge of this town might help us get Laura and Emily to safety." The next few hours were a whirlwind. Daniel coordinated with his team to apprehend Brian, while Maya worked to locate Laura. Sarah stayed with Emily, providing comfort and distraction. As the school day ended, Brian's car was spotted circling the parking lot. Officers moved in to intercept him. Meanwhile, Sarah, against protocol but following her instincts, drove Emily to a safe location, a community shelter where Laura had been taken. Reuniting mother and daughter was an emotional moment. Laura's tearful gratitude poured out as she hugged Emily tightly. In the weeks that followed, Sarah's decision to act sparked a ripple effect across Ridgewood. The school district launched new initiatives to train staff in recognizing signs of abuse. A community watch program was created, with volunteers like Sarah playing an active role in safeguarding children. Sarah herself became a central figure in these efforts. Though some questioned her methods, many more applauded her courage. For Sarah, the reward was seeing Emily and Laura safe, beginning a new chapter of their lives. 6 months later, Sarah stood on a stage at a community event celebrating the success of Ridgewood's new programs. She spoke with quiet conviction. All it takes is one person paying attention, one person choosing to care, to change a life. I'm grateful I could be that person for Emily and Laura. But this isn't about me. It's about us, our community. Together, we can ensure no child feels invisible and no parent feels helpless. The crowd erupted in applause, and among them were Laura and Emily, their faces glowing with hope and gratitude. Sarah's actions had not just saved 2 lives, but had transformed an entire community, proving that compassion and courage, even in the smallest acts, can create ripples of change.